I welcome you all to the session with successful startup founders, being organized by Institution Innovation Council of DIT University and DIT TBI. I would like to introduce to the director of CIIES, Mr. Umesh Agrawal. He is also working as the president of Institution Innovation Council of DIT University, director of DIT Incubation Foundation, and CEO of DIT Technology Business Incubator.
Thank you very much, Divya, for a nice introduction of CIS and telling good things about me, where we give opportunity to interact with our own startups founders. Those are from our family and they are with us. So learn from their experience. अब वो क्या होता है कि अगर हम बहुत बड़े ज्ञानी आदमी को लेके आते हैं, बहुत बड़े नामी आदमी को लेके आते हैं, तो लोग उनसे इंटरेक्ट करने में, बात करने में कई बार झिझकिचाते हैं। तो हमने सोचा क्यों ना हम अपने ही लोगों में से जो सक्सेसफुल लोग हैं, जिन्होंने वो क्रेज है, जिनमें जील है कुछ अलग करने की, अपना 9 to 5 वाला जॉब ना करके कुछ डिफरेंट करने की जिन्होंने कदम उठाया है और कुछ बड़ा चेंज सोसाइटी में करने का सोचा है, ऐसे लोगों के साथ हम इंटरेक्ट करें और उनकी लर्निंग से हमारे जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं, फैकल्टीज हैं, जो लोग अभी मन में हैं जिनके कि हाँ कुछ अलग करने का है बट वो कहीं ना कहीं दबा हुआ है, वो बाहर निकल के आए। तो इस चीज को ध्यान में रखते हुए, as per you know, if somebody want to start up or entrepreneurship, what research he should do, what preparation he should do. So over to Bhavesh.
Sir, जी sir, it's a good question sir. काफी मतलब many people have a misconception that whenever they trying to come up with a solution, जब भी सोचते हैं entrepreneur बनेंगे या startup start करेंगे, so what people usually do is they try to come up with a unique solution, या फिर उनको सोचता है कि they can do this. After coming up with a solution, they try to find the problem which that solution would be for. But what I found was very important was keep first identify where the people are facing an issue. किसी भी सेक्टर में first research कि what problems are people facing in daily life, then how can you solve those problems, come up with 5-6 solutions, do some research how it can help people, and after those 5-6 solutions choose the one which you think is possible that you can implement it. Now it might be possible that the solution that you think is that you can implement or is possible or is doable by you may not be the solution that society thinks ki this solution is possible and practical. So don't go with society's set of mind. If you think it's practical, you can do it, go with that solution. And always do a proper market research, proper how the solution would impact others, क्या would the solution be viable enough. तो ये सब चीजें ध्यान रखते हुए people should come up with the solution and first problem identify करनी चाहिए कि
Excellent भावेश, आपने मेरे दिल की बात कह दी बिल्कुल कि किसी स्टार्टअप को सक्सेस करने में होने में सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट बात है कि आप कितनी सही प्रॉब्लम को सही तरीके से प्रॉब्लम को आइडेंटिफाई कर रहे हैं और उसका सॉल्यूशन आप कितना अच्छा देख रहे हैं और जो कि कस्टमर को चाहिए, जैसा चाहिए, राइट? सो कस्टमर एज द प्राइम. थैंक यू वेरी मच भावेश. Quickly I will move to Ravi because I know Ravi has learned a lot in this period. So Ravi, quickly to you, same question.
So I think सबसे पहला स्टेप तो ये होना चाहिए, कंडक्ट रिसर्च ऑन टारगेटेड ऑडियंस और जो भी प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट है एटलीस्ट ऑन 100 पीपल्स. एंड इससे एक आइडिया लग जाता है कि आपका आइडिया जो है वो कितना सक्सेसफुल होने वाला है या फिर सही में नीड है भी या नहीं है. कि आजकल के जो भी स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो स्टार्टअप स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं वो 1 से 2 साल में ही मतलब फिर से बैक हो जाते हैं. यहाँ पे बीटेक करने के लिए आप 4 साल देते हो, यूपीएससी तैयार करने के लिए आप 6 से 7 साल देते हो और एक स्टार्टअप करने के लिए जो एक बहुत बड़ी जर्नी है उसके लिए आप 1 से 2 साल में थक जाते हो. तो कम से कम एटलीस्ट 6 से 7 साल का प्लान लेके इस वर्ल्ड में एंट्री लो. आई थिंक
एक्सीलेंट रवि, एक्सीलेंट रवि, एक्सीलेंट. आपने बहुत सही बात, बहुत अच्छी बात कही है कि अगर आपको स्टार्टअप में करना है तो आपको एक लंबा विजन होना चाहिए, शॉर्ट विजन से आप उसमें नहीं सक्सेसफुल हो सकते। व्हाट इज द बेंचमार्क आफ्टर विच एंड स्टार्टअप इज टर्न एज a big company or big business? What is the benchmark on which any startup can be turned as a big company?
For me, means the thing I'm trying to narrate now, I learned this through an interview of Binny Mansal and Sachin Mansal. They were having an interview with Shekhar Gupta, and while their company was valued at 15 lakh crore, means the entire valuation of the company is 15 lakh crore. So Shekhar Gupta asked is, why do you, as of now, currently term your means Flipkart.com as a startup and not as a company, right? And the similar question was asked to Ritesh Agarwal, the founder of Oyo Group. So the answer Sachin Mansal gave is there are, for him, and that I adopted in my life as well, is there are two we can say are the two indexes or the two standard benchmarks that we can follow that differentiates between a company and a startup. So the first is when your company or when the entire organization, it has such a capability that you as a founder, you as a leader sitting at the top of the hierarchy, you don't have to take the decisions, take every big and small decisions. You don't have to be involved in every big and small decisions. So that's means certainly correct. The reason being, Mukesh Ambani doesn't get involved in every small and bigger deal, right? So the deal, 45,000 crore investment by Facebook and Jio, the entire deal was cracked by his son Anant Ambani. Right, so Mukesh Ambani wasn't involved. So that's one of the benchmark, that when your organization means as people, as a group of people, right? When your organization or your company is capable enough that you as a leader are means you don't have to be involved to take every big and small decision, your startup has been converted to a company. And the second is self-sufficient, right? So I believe that's very important, including the scale of your organization, scale of the people, how many people, the geography, as well as the number of people that use your product, and how dependent they are on your product, and how self-sufficient is a company in terms of monetization, right? The capital, right? So for me, that point is taking the company to the IPO. Obviously, that would take, there's a long journey ahead. So these are the two benchmarks, two standard indexes that I would follow, and that drives the entire course of the journey of your company. That the people you are hiring are so efficient, so competent enough that if you're not available at a certain point of time, or they completely don't want to involve you, they believe in themselves, they believe in the vision of the company, that if we crack this deal or if we make the decision, this won't hamper or this won't negatively impact the company, right? So that's the first benchmark. Second is the company is self-sufficient and has enough scale, and your product has enough impact in the community.
Ikigai is a word of Japan, जिसका मतलब होता है get up in the morning for a reason और some reasons for happiness. And जो जापानी पीपल्स हैं वो इस चीज़ को फॉलो करते हैं फॉर फिटनेस. मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट रीजन है कि जो करंट लाइफ एक्सपेक्टेंसी है जापानीज पीपल का वो है 84.79 ईयर्स. और अगर वर्ल्ड की बात करें तो जो एवरेज लाइफ स्पेन है वो है 72.81 ईयर्स. एंड वही अगर इंडिया की बात करें तो है 69.4 ईयर. तो हम वर्ल्ड का जो एवरेज लाइफ स्पेन है उससे भी पीछे हैं. तो कहीं ना कहीं जो इंडिया में फिटनेस वाली प्रॉब्लम है वो बहुत ज़्यादा है. एंड कोरोना ने भी ये हमें बता दिया, ये सिखा दिया कि फिटनेस कितना जरूरी है.
Ajay, what are the challenge, biggest one challenge which you are facing?
Yes, sir. So I think that for early stage ideas and anyone getting into the field of entrepreneurship, the first thing that he thinks, the first thing that crosses the mind is he has the one unique idea that would bring in the big break. So when we enter the field of startup or entrepreneurship culture, and specifically if you are working on a social startup, then it becomes quite difficult to bring impact when you have a very broad vision. So that was the biggest problem, because when I was talking to anyone and convincing them regarding what my idea was, or even delivering it in the form of a presentation or in the form of a talk, the biggest problem was that how should I convince them what the startup idea wants to deliver in next 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, or 5 years down the lane. So this problem I solved it by, first of all, writing down and consolidating my entire idea into actionable steps, which were distributed across a timeline of 1 year, 3 years, and 5 years, and how I would be working towards attaining each and every goal in that particular ladder. So I think that that's the major thing, that if you are working towards a very broad vision, or working towards a very broad target market, you must divide your journey, even before it's big, it starts into steps of actionable items. That step one would comprise of making this or doing that, and step two and step three and step four onwards. And slowly and steadily, you have to take each step at a time, and you will eventually realize that in the due course of the time that you had planned, you have created the change that you wanted to make.
Over to Ravi for 60-second message.
Okay. So sir, I will say कि first of all everyone should develop some core skills, क्योंकि जब आप स्टार्टअप स्टार्ट करते हो तो आप किसी और पे डिपेंडेंट नहीं रह सकते हो, आप किसी और की वजह से अपनी चीज़ों को सफ़र नहीं होने देना चाहते हो. तो थोड़ी जो कोर स्किल्स है वो होनी चाहिए कि जब कोई मतलब कोई भी प्रॉब्लम कोई भी चीज़ हमारा सफ़र ना हो कंपनी का. And one more thing I would like to say कि if you think you are ready for the roller coaster ride, then start now. Don't wait for the perfect time. It will never come. That is
Excellent,
the short.
excellent, Ravi. Excellent. So there is no perfect time, and every time is perfect.
Yes, sir.
जो करना है अभी करो, आज नहीं करना है तो कभी मत करो.
Yes.
Great, Ravi. Great.
45,000 crore investment by Facebook and Jio. The entire deal was cracked by his son Anant Ambani. Right.
It's not about the unique idea that sells a company. It's the unique observation about the market that sells the company.
Leave the problem for a while. Go distract yourself. Maybe after an hour or so, when you have a refreshed mind, you are feeling fresh, you're feeling rejuvenated. Go tackle that problem again.
And develop some core skills, क्योंकि जब आप स्टार्टअप स्टार्ट करते हो तो आप किसी और पे डिपेंडेंट नहीं रह सकते हो, आप किसी और की वजह से अपनी चीजों को सफर नहीं होने देना चाहते हो.
I would like to thank all our speakers, Saranjit sir, Bhavesh, Ravi and Ajay, for sharing their inspiring journey, discuss about the challenges as entrepreneurs and how to overcome them. Thanks to all the speakers to motivate the students and motivate the budding entrepreneurs of the IT University and vicinity. I would also like to thank Umesh sir for making the session so interactive and asking the relevant questions that would help the students understand more about their journey, entrepreneurial journey. I would like to mention about the Students Club for supporting all such events and working for us day and night. Thanks to all the participants for joining the session, and I'm sure you would be benefited by the experience of these startup founders who have come forward for you to share their journey. Thank you all.